What's up, grinders? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a react to this video right here from Pole in Polo. I almost read that as Pole and Pole, which you could read that in so many different ways if you wanted. But anyway, it's titled Inside Europe's Forgotten Country That Spoke Esperanto. I know all about this one because I've obviously, as an Esperanto speaker and a bit of a fanatic trying to convert the entire polyglot world to speaking Esperanto. What, you guys thought I did this to help you learn languages? No, bro, I'm converting all of you. Welcome to the cult, bitches! No, I'm joking. So, let's have a look at the comments. I applaud you for making this video. This was totally new to me. Beautiful video. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be a good video. Let's see how accurate historically this type of video is, because obviously I am someone who has researched this topic before.
I'm in a place where borders of Germany, Belgium and the Netherlands meet at a single point, the Drielandenpunt. But 100 years ago, it wasn't called like that. It was called the Vierlandenpunt, a place where 4 nations met. So, where's the 4th one?
Between those hills and forests, there once existed a country. A strip of land just 1 mile wide and
Okay, so he's claiming that Amikeyo, sorry, that's the Esperanto name for the place. It literally means place of friendship. So, Amikeyo is the 4th country. It wasn't a country. Basically, what you had was a border dispute between the adjacent countries, and they recognized this area as basically being neutral in order so neither country could profit from the area. And what was in the area was a mine, a very profitable mine, and they both wanted it, but they both couldn't agree to it, so they basically just said, okay, well, let's just pretend that you don't own it and I don't own it for now, and we'll figure this out in the future. And therefore, a independence movement grew here, and that's where Esperanto comes into it. It was basically proposed as the language of this new country. But let's see if he clears that up.
3 miles long, only slightly bigger than Monaco or the Vatican. It was meant to become an utopia of friendship and neutrality, and the world's first Esperanto-speaking nation.
Look at that. Look at that. They're fucking beautiful flags. Don't you just want to stand up and salute that shit? Yeah? I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
A forgotten microstate, born from the...
Okay, what do we got? So that's their little shield emblem thingy over there. Man, they used to have cool shit back in the days. Nowadays, flags and stuff are boring.
Complexity of European politics and a long dispute between 2 kingdoms over a zinc mine. This is the story of neutral Loresnet.
I've actually never been here, so this is going to be kind of curious to see this. If you want to see like a hot spot for like local Esperanto activity, if you're, I don't know, interested in that type of thing, there's a town in Germany. What's the name of the town? It's like Harzburg am Herz or something. I don't know. You could just search like Esperanto Urbo. And basically, you probably don't know how to spell that either. But it's just Esperanto, you know, Esperanto, and then Urbo, which means city, U-R-B-O, okay? Now, that place is in Germany, and so kind of in like this off the beaten path type of place, and the history there is basically they wanted to grow tourism, and so what they decided to do, due to the local Esperanto movement being quite strong, is that they would start promoting this as an Esperanto bilingual town type of thing. So to this day, a lot of the, you know, I keep thinking shields because that's what you say in Esperanto. The signs, the goddamn signs, okay. So these signs are bilingual, and I've gone here, okay. So you've got them in German, and then you've got them also in Esperanto. A lot of the local restaurants have bilingual menus, the tourist center, you know, bilingual, the museum, and then because they started promoting it like this, a lot of Esperanto businesses from around Europe also moved to the area and set up shop and restaurants and hotels and stuff. So as long as you know, let the local guys know when you rock up, you could basically do the entire thing in Esperanto there. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean the majority of people in town speak Esperanto. In fact, I don't know what the situation is right now because I went there like freaking 5 years before COVID, maybe even longer than that. But it is very fascinating, and it's kind of cool as an Esperanto speaker just being able to get around using Esperanto in the town. Anyway, let's see what this place looks like. How much their history. Has my video failed? Oh no, okay, it's just a random black screen.
So we are in the very southeast of the Netherlands, in this little peninsula which is squeezed between the German and Belgian territory, in the town of Wals. And it's right here where the highest point of this flat country is located, a breathtaking 322 meters above the sea level, the Walserberg. And at this very spot, the northernmost point of neutral Moresnet once stood. So what exactly was it?
I am absolutely disgusted by the fact that this was the northernmost point, and yet I'm seeing 3 flags back there, and not one of them is the secret Esperanto flag!
And how did this tiny forgotten microstate come to exist here? Let's move a few kilometers to take a closer look. And we're in Kelmis now, an unassuming Belgian town of about 11,000 inhabitants, and the place that once served as the capital city of neutral Moresnet.
It will serve that purpose once again. Just you wait. One day, guys. One day I'm going to get as big as PewDiePie of YouTube. I'm going to get rich. I'm just going to be rolling in money. I'm going to fucking buy it. And re-establish a Mickey!
With quite a few traces after former microstates still visible today. Just like this flag above me, which is the flag of the neutral Moresnet.
Yeah, but where's the Esperanto flag? God, you guys have forgotten your history. Okay, this is annoying me. I'm just seeing flag after flag, but I'm not seeing the sacred green.
So in the early 19th century...
They don't even have their signs in Esperanto. This is what it must feel like when your entire culture is just wiped out.
Moresnet had a highly profitable zinc mine, and zinc was in huge demand. It was essential for making brass, which was used in armaments, machinery, or ammunition casings. So whoever controlled Moresnet controlled access to a very strategic and extremely profitable resource.
After Napoleon's defeat in 1815, Europe's greatest powers gathered at the Congress of Vienna to redraw the continent's borders.
But here, on the border between the Kingdom of the Netherlands and Prussia, they faced a major problem. Both nations wanted the zinc mine under their own control. So without a real agreement reached, this 3.4 square kilometer strip of land became effectively a no man's land. And the people who lived here? They became known as the neutrals. So the advantages of being a neutral citizen were quite clear. First of all, the neutrals couldn't be conscripted to any country's army, which meant heaven for anyone who wanted to avoid the military service. Second, in the neutral Moresnet there were no enforcement officers, which meant no jails. It is a heaven...
Wonder what the crime situation was like there. Like, obviously this is a different period in history, but like, I'm actually kind of curious because there's no police, there's no like enforcement of anything there. I'm just getting like Wild West vibes, but with like peace-loving hippie Esperantists.
For anyone who has something to hide, right? And third and foremost, the neutral Moresnet wasn't under the legal jurisdiction of any country, which meant that it is basically a tax-free zone, which is heaven for everyone, right? I mean, it is not surprising that it was so attractive option to so many people.
Within the first 40 years of its existence, the population grew 10 times. At its peak, in 1914, it reached 4,668 inhabitants. So, if my math is correct, it would have been one of the most densely populated countries in the world, ranking 9th.
I just realized I've been listening to music this whole time in the background. It's like do 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 do, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna hit with copyright, aren't I?
Ahead of Bangladesh.
So by 1884, the zinc deposits in neutral Moresnet were nearly depleted. So the situation is that they basically created this quasi-country just for that resource to be gone in less than 70 years. And around that time, the residents began to push for more formal recognition of their unique territory. And one of the key figures in these efforts was exactly that guy
Yep, you can tell he's an Esperantist. Look at that big green star right above his head.
over there. And he's called Willem Molly. He was a local doctor. He created an independence movement for neutral Moresnet. He created its flag. And he even tried to bring his 2 patients into it. So what you gotta know about this guy is that he was a philanthropist. So he created especially dedicated postage stamps. Here you can see them.
Ooh, can we read these? Let me just... Okay, what do we got? Oh, got it. Poste. Oh, okay, I was reading it as Esperanto, but that's probably not Esperanto. Because that looks like Because that doesn't look like it's an Esperanto. There could be, but then again, that could be any goddamn European language.
Unfortunately.
Oh, here we go, better. So we got Poste Yeah, that's not Esperanto. Not even the Esperantists used Esperanto!
The whole idea flopped. But what this guy didn't expect is that today those stamps are worth fortune and they are extremely rare. And his second passion was Esperanto language.
Okay. Do we have some Esperanto here? For God's sakes. Wait. That says... That's not written in Esperanto, but if I sound that out, that sounds like Esperanto. So it's like Amikeio, but we would... But... No, they didn't even write it in Esperanto, but it sounds like Esperanto.
Language. An Esperanto language is a language which was constructed to foster global friendship. It was meant to be like some sort of a universal language for humanity.
Yeah, that's what it was constructed for, but we're like friggin' 130 plus years later. Jesus Christ, it's been passed on generationally, part of families and shit now. People use it for all sorts of different reasons.
And he even tried to rename neutral Morsenet into Amikeio.
I hope he didn't spell it like that, otherwise I don't claim him as one of us. Oh, there we go. We've got it on the sign right here, guys. You see it says Amikeio. That is correct spelling right there. Oh, thank God. I almost lost hope. We're at like 80% of the way through this video, and I was losing hope that I would not see an Esperanto word.
Which is from Esperanto. It means...
No, that is not Esperanto. Okay, that is not Esperanto. But on the little sign right over here, that is...
a place of friendship. Here we've got some cubes with...
Oh, okay. Let's see what we've got. Dormi means to sleep. Amos, la bonan tagon, saluton, hello day, how are you? Hello day. Good day. Trinki, to drink. What are these? That's like upside down. Oh, that's a different language. Oh, because it's... Okay, green's assigned to Esperanto. I should have known. Okay. Is there Esperanto on that sign of it? That's not Esperanto. Come on. Oh my God. Look. What the fuck is this? Okay, well, maybe you can't read it like that. But, like, look at this. Look at this, okay? They're using a goddamn A in there. They're using a friggin' A and a Y. It is Amikeio. Worst Esperantist country ever.
With some statements in Esperanto and in other languages. And it is pretty intuitive. Amo means love. Bonan tagon saluton. I think this is I wish you a great day or something.
No. Bonan tagon means, good day. Saluton's hello.
Like this, yeah. Bonjour, hello, good day. Trinki, I think this is probably drink. Yes, it is drink. They even went a step further and they created a national anthem in Esperanto.
Well, they didn't create the title in fucking Esperanto, now did they? Okay, and of course we've got no Esperanto. I need all the Esperanto speakers in my audience right now to write a letter of anger to this place.
So the World Congress of Esperanto couldn't just walk past through and didn't notice that this whole territory concentrated their existence on this particular language, and in some gesture of appreciation, they named neutral Morsenet or Amikeio as an Esperanto capital of the world. Crazy. For a brief period, these initiatives
This is awkward as fuck, okay? Because, like, this video makes Esperanto look way better. Like, in this area than it actually is. Which is so sad.
brought the microstate international attention, but in the end, both the Esperanto project and the Stamp initiative failed to achieve their full ambitions. On August 9th, 1914, Germany invaded Belgium and moved into neutral Moresnet without any resistance.
You useless fucking Esperantists. You couldn't even put up a goddamn fight. Fucking hell, no wonder we don't win anything.
Initially, the microstate was spared the war.
Look, what is it? What is this? This... A Mitseo? A Mitseo? What the fuck is a Mitseo?
Worst of the war. But in
Okay, please tell me that's another European language. Someone in the comment section tell me that's like, I don't know, fucking Italian or something. I can't take this.
1915, it was formally annexed by Germany, a move that was never recognized internationally. After Germany
Okay, if it's never been recognized internationally, can we have it back and do it right the second time?
defeat in the First World War, the Treaty of Versailles in 1919 settled the century-old dispute.
No, I guess
Sovereignty
not then.
over the former neutral Moresnet was officially awarded to Belgium.
And on 10th of January 1920, the territory became a part of the Belgian municipality of Kelmis, and all of former inhabitants were granted Belgian citizenship, marking the definitive end of microstate 103 years after its creation.
I'm kind of depressed. Yeah. I was really hoping to see some more Esperanto cultural artifacts or something after this video. That's alright, Evildea. One day you'll be super rich. And you'll buy it back. And you'll do it right the second time. We'll do it right the second time.